Greetings. Alrighty. I need some blasted boar lungs. Scorpid, pincer. I want to say on the other side of this shit. I might as well take this guy out. Let's close that. So I got a quest for him too. I need a lot of ultra gizzards. Do need to kill these guys, but I'm a little bit under leveled. Especially for how condensed they are. I mean, one at a time I think will be okay. Oh, he's got the Titan blade. Yeah, so he's 52, 2 levels higher. Man, he's getting his ass beat. I'm not gonna go help him. But I think one at a time at a 52, 2 levels higher than me, it's okay. I keep telling myself I need to get that maxed out in Fury. I keep putting points in this. Made it. I might not. Oh yeah, I got it. It's a little close. I still got a bunch of pots and everything else like that. I should probably put agility on. Need to finish this up so I can get a strength buff. I already got this for the Greater Mark of Dawn, which is stamina for an hour. 25 agility for an hour. I was using these. Give me strength and stamina. For some reason, these things skyrocketed in price. I think I was getting those at like 5 gold a piece. Now they're like 12 gold a piece. It's a little nutty. Maybe Nax had something to do with it. I don't know. It's another downside of this camp too, though, is because you have a lot of high levels in here trying to get the good loot tables and whatnot. Especially from like this quest here, because it's a pretty good buff to have, you know. Do I want to take these guys on? I want to say there was a little area with boars around here. Maybe I already went through it. Maybe it was in here. I don't want to take on 2. I think I'm further enough away, right? Had a guy step by and tell me that anything before 5 sunders was kind of a waste. Like if you use Heroic Strike or something like that before you use 5-year sunders. Is it true? I don't know. Kind of looked it up. It's, you know, it's not a 100% definite that you should do. Nope. You be you, but I think with the higher level guys here, it helps out quite a bit. Now, if they were like 2, 3, 4 levels under, when they start hitting green on their little level deal here, that's when I'll be like, okay, I don't need to sunder those guys. Might as well just dump your rage into something that's going to hit hard, you know, Mortal Strike, something like that. I honestly don't know how viable MS Warrior's gonna be. But I'm gonna stick with it. I know everybody goes Fury and fucking Abyss and everything else. That's just kind of not why I want to play this. I want to play this to get away from that shit, you know? It's unfortunate, but it's the state of things. If you don't have that one item in that one area, it's like, forget about it. When I first started playing this game, I was ecstatic just to get the ancient bone bow. I was like, ooh, you know? Getting invited to do that 20-man UBRS and shit. That was my end game back in the day. Hell, I was playing on dial-up though, so not much you can do. I was thinking about doing like a hardcore run. Kind of start off as like a human or something, and if I do die in hardcore, fucking re-roll into an undead or something. Kind of get a little RP aspect to it. It would take forever though. Yeah, I see a bunch of high level dudes in here. This guy here, I'm not even gonna waste for Sunder. He's a caster, so he's gonna be fucking squishy as fuck. Yeah, he's already, what, 30% health? Dead. So that's one that I wouldn't waste Sunders on. I like the demons, the fell hunters, and the big boys over there. The scorpions in here, definitely wanna Sunder that. At least until they get to that green level. Where in the hell? Okay. I'm not going to listen to him either. He's got low armor. These guys got some tankiness to them, so I'll Sunder them. You know, it was either going to be back to Classic or EverQuest. I don't know why, and I can just splinter in my mind. It's like, man, I should play some EverQuest. Go back to old school EverQuest, blah, blah, blah. That was my first MMO. Played that college. I think Planes of Power had just come out. It was like 2001, 2002, something like that. Fucking 24 years ago? God damn, I'm old. Well, let's swap these out. Now I have all my moves on my mouse, so I'm not gonna click too much shit. And that's the thing, if you have a... Like I got the Naga mouse with the 12 buttons on the side of it. You can swap it out for the Trinity as well, where it has like less buttons, but I like the 12 because then you can bind all 12 and then you can shift bind all 12 and then control. I think you can alt as well, so you can have, what is that, 36 key binds by your thumb, you know? Use your left pinky and your right thumb and you can bind everything. You know, magic still hits pretty hard. Lower levels, I think it will hit hard all the way through. Bring that down just a tad bit. Alright, you got your 5. Now I can hit him with an MS. Let's go ahead and take this, actually. A couple more of these. And you can get these from the merchants in the town. Mostly Stormwind. Again, he's 5 levels below me. Not too worried about sundering his armor. Damn you all. Could go somewhere else, but repeatable quests, you get the potions. I don't know. Seems more farmed out more today than it was a couple days ago. Hard to believe this used to be big ass fucking swamp, you know? Black morass. Morose? Is it morose or morass? At least we get to see it, you know, in the Burning Crusade, which I think is coming out soon for Anniversary Realms. You know, you get to see it in one of those time-walking dungeons when Caverns of Time were released, you know? Get to kind of see Medivh. Was it Medivh? Yeah, it was Medivh. Open the black portal. Kind of caused all this shit here. And then the dark portal's up over here. You got some demons around it, but I mean, it's just like a landmark right now. It's locked. You can't really do anything with it. Not yet. I think next Rama's kind of dropped recently. October 2nd, I think, maybe? I already saw some dude running around with the Ashbringer. It's kind of cool. Ah, I need one. Come here, you. Want to, though. Oh my god, pick a way to go. Not towards me, though. Fuck. Step in front of me, Jesus fuck. Now I'll kill you. So this is the area I was thinking. The boars. Someone probably just cleared them out. I know this guy is green, but they do have some armor to them, so a couple sunders won't hurt. Damn, so many of these dudes in here, bro. Look. All level 60s. It's kind of like trying to do that Earth Elemental quest. I don't want to get in that guy's way, though. I don't think we're right. No. You know, with New World shutting down, I wonder if they're gonna, some of those players kind of migrate to either Classic or some other World of Warcraft. I don't know. Final Fantasy 14 would be cool too. Brother's been playing that. I've been kind of jonesing for something. I think that's why I started playing Classic too, right? Legion Remix was okay. And I burned out. Still have a lot of stuff I need to do on that, but I don't know, something a little bit slower paced. Getting older. I think I'm gonna grab both those guys there. I don't know. He's getting some separation. I think that's far enough away. That take now? Armor decreased by 360 a stack, eh? 1,000 less armor. Let's see how much armor they have. How much armor does a Fell Beast have? Okay, so it has around 1 to 2,000 armor, depending. Well, no, it's saying that it's a level 51 to 50, the 50 to 51 elite demon found in various locations. Fell Beast in the Blasted Lands. Blasted Lands Classic have approximately 1,500 to 2,500. And this, man, that can take their armor to 0 with 5 stacks on that. That's pretty cool. Huh. Take these birds out. You know, maybe I shouldn't use execute as much as I do. Kind of keep that rage up, especially since if I'm going to be, you know, grinding on mobs and stuff. Use a heroic strike instead or some shit. It just seems like it's like, okay, I can end this fight now, but you know, if you save it afterwards, gonna help a little bit, assuming there's gonna be mobs near you. I need that one. Give me shit. God damn, so many people. I don't know if this is worth it or not. The birds are popping pretty quick. I do want to do a run through to see if there's a boar, though. Not looking like it. Yeah, see, there's this dude over here. There's one. It's only a level lower than me, so I'll go ahead and sunder him up. There's one. The one that I wanted. It was this one. Need one more. And then I need to get a pincer. Which I ain't gonna lie, I've been selling them bad boys. They sell for like a gold 50 a piece. Kind of, I guess, why there's so many people here that are really over high level. Ooh, almost 1,500. Should have hit 51 in 10 minutes. Current rate of EXP coming in. That's not counting any quest turn-ins if I happen to actually complete one with this many people in the zone. I think that's what retail WoW really kind of seared into everybody's brain. is the now factor, right? Because I'm sitting in here like bitching about so many people in the zone and the camps and this and that, blah blah blah. But that's a good sign, right? There's people playing. As to where in retail, it's there's no real competition, right? Sometimes there is, but the respawner times, everything else like that, and this one, you tag something, it's yours. Or someone tags it, it grays out, you don't get the quest item for it. Adds to it, you know? Adds to the time that you have to play. So it was a pretty ingenious way of time gating shit. The longer you have to stay in here and compete against each other, the longer you're playing, the more you're paying. People are so conditioned to get their little dopamine hits and rewards right away that it kind of really feels like it's going against the grain. Train the brain back to it. That's why I was thinking about just picking up EverQuest again. Get on one of the time lock servers and really get into the how it used to be. So I remember when I went from EverQuest to Final Fantasy 11, it was a little bit better. Not too much, because that game didn't hold your hand at all. And then going from that to, you know, World of Warcraft when it came out, 2004. This was like considered the Fisher Price of MMOs, you know. It's like, oh, how dare you. There were like some really brutal Korean grinders like RF Online, Rising Force. That game was fucking badass though. That was really what I would say community based too, and by that I mean like each faction had a leader that was voted on by the you know, player base and stuff like that, which again gets into those little niches where I guess it wouldn't be a niche, but you know, you had your cliques and the bigger guilds, you know, those guys were always in charge. And I think New World had that pretty bad with PvP. Like they kind of flirted with that or something. I don't know, I didn't play New World too much. I played when it first released and it was garbage. I know they fixed a lot of things and now it's like all hunky-dory just in time for them to shut everything down. But there was a little bit of that in Classic when it came to world bosses. But not too bad, you know. Didn't really get into the world boss scene. Didn't really care. 40-man raids were cool. I liked them. Like I said, the 20-man UBRS I really enjoyed. And that's when the, you know, what was it? Wrath of Lich King? Was it Lich King that they, no. I think it was Burning Crusade. No, I think those are still 40-man. Maybe it was Wrath when they did the whole fucking 25, 10-man bullshit. Which I get. It's hard to get 40 people and 40 of the right class and blah, blah, blah. The older I get, the less I want to deal with people. Especially at my off time, you know. I did the raid leader shit back then. I want to do it again. Boys out. Put a Super on everything, aren't you, bud? Oh, damn, why is he running around? Usually he's in that area. Huh. I was hoping that I can turn around and kind of get into the boar respawner over here, but it's looking like we got 56, level 60. God damn. Level 60. Just trying to quest, fellas. Burning buffs. Level 60. You know, 56, 52, 54, okay. Bunch of level 60s in here farming this shit. Okay. I say that, but I guarantee you I'll be like, hey, I hit 60. I need some gold. Where am I farming? Oh, I know an easy one, you know. I remember right, room cloth stills for quite a bit, or it did. Maybe that was just during the Nax invasion. I'm just going to kind of stick in this little loop. Hopefully I can catch one that's respawning. There's some birds over there, but I'll head back to them. Some damn boars. There's one. Just need one more lung and I can turn the roids one in. Ah, yeah. Got it. I leveled. All the good things. I need to put it in this. Keep on dropping it in there, and it's like, no, I need that one full on. Why are they blinking? I don't know. Turn the roid steel in, go ahead and use that buff, and then probably take my ass somewhere else just because of how heavily this is camped right now. Where can I go at 51? Can I go to the crater at 51? Oh, I can't. I need the fucking... That's right. I need a scorpid deal. And we got to level 60s fucking farming the shit. Bunch of dicks. Fucking nutty, dude. Just trying to quest and get these guys fucking grinding all the shit. So is this going to give me 4 minutes now? No, it's still 3. No bueno. I used to think those scorpion scales sold for a lot, but they kind of don't. I put it in there for real, like, jack that price down quite a bit. I mean, I know it's at 16 silver per, but I think I put them bad boys in there for 10, I think. Undercutted the shit out of it, but they still didn't sell. Thought maybe the vest that these things drop or whatever, but I guess AQ is pretty much over and done with, so nobody really wants that nature resist. Everybody's on to Nax. Well, Nax has that nature wing, so. Just gotta wait for these to respawn, and hopefully that level's, well, not that level 60, all the level 60s in this fucking area. Leave them alone. Enough to where I can at least get 1 or 2. Fuck. One every 5 minutes ain't gonna do it. Hopefully this will give me the pincer, and then, like I said, I'll get the fuck out of here. That's way too overcamped. There it is. Yeah, let's not skin him. Don't really need them. And they sell for shit. These do sell quite a bit. Almost a gold 50 a pop. Say no. Let's get this guy. Yeah, see, he's just pulling fucking everything. Oh well. If it's not him, it's the 3 fucking level 60 warriors in here just fucking everything up. We'll turn in the roids. I got stamina, strength, I got agility. And then I'll go look up where we can go next. We got in our quest log. Ain't got nothing in there. I do have this one to do. But I want to get at least to 52 before I start doing that, because there's like 53s and 54s in there. Not only that, I think the bare minimum level's 52. And the mob density is so much that as a warrior, you get more than 2 or 3 spellcasters on you. It's a pain in the dick. I mean, I am okay geared, you know, not insane or anything like that. Not enough to where I'm gonna be like, oh, I can take on 3 spellcasters. Fuck that. Let's go see where we can go. Oh, I can go to Searing Gorge. I can go to Felwood. Felwood's cool. Paralis. It's closer. Oh, I know Searing Gorge is pretty close, right? There's the Burning Steeps. Searing Gorge. Looks like they got some quests in here, a lot of low-level stuff. I can go get all this stuff done, yeah? 50, level 47. Let's go there. Let's see who's farming in the gorge.
You need something? Safe trap.
Go ahead and put some of these in the bank. Ooh, I hit 51. I can get that crossbow now. The old Heartseeker.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, this bad boy. And then 52, I'll be able to get the bracers, then belt, and then hands. I kept my whirlwind axe just because it was pretty fun. Let's put you in there, you in there, you. I don't need that. Put my mongoose away. I was using those. Don't need it. Don't need that. Keep the star juice on me.
Light bless you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and equip that. And I need to buy some arrows. Who the fuck do I buy arrows from in here? Where's Arsenal? You got some arrows in here, bud? What do you do?
Light be with you.
Already trained with you? Okay. No arrows.
Hey there.
There's some. 200 is
See you later.
plenty. Do I not equip those? Yeah, okay, they're equipped.
What are you looking for?
Let's go ahead and sell this and these. Oh, you don't want them? Well, fine then.
Safe travel.
Alright, can I get more from this guy?
Hey there. See you around.
Guess not. They're unique 3. I don't know if I want, you know what, I'm curious, I'm gonna do it. Destroy that. Take that off.
Can I help you?
Hell yeah. Okay, so they do. Nice. So that'll be 3 hours of stamina. Got another hour of agility. I really just want strength, though. I got the roids, which will last me an hour. So, consumable. Oops. Oh well. Scroll of strength. Blah blah blah. Ogre strength, which is 8. Maybe I just get into alchemy and make my own shit. I think that would be very expensive to. That's all there is. Huh? What the fuck? Why are these so expensive? That's weird. Alright, so consumable, let's go with elixir. I sort by level. Mongoose. Already got those. Yeah, see, these things are fucking 12 gold a piece, man. That's nutty. Superior defense would be okay. I don't know if I want to drop that much gold on armor, though. Right? What are they going for? 336? Oh, no. There it is, 322. So 5 hours for 17 gold. I don't think that's too bad, right? Even at this rate of spending and whatnot, I'm doing 5 gold an hour, so 25 gold. It'll pay for itself. And I've been kind of dicking around too, right? Firepower. Shadow damage. No, don't need it. The elixir of brute strength is the only one that they have for strength. That's gonna, or brute force rather. That's gonna suck. I don't want to spend that much. What is that? Elixir of Giants. Ah, perfect. That's just strength, period. Yeah, okay. Is there any stacks. Yeah. Stack of 5 for 84. And that is, yeah, that's good. Okay. So, let's buy 2 stacks of these. And then we are going to get some of those, oh, why are they selling this shit? I didn't even think about food. Probably shouldn't think about food. Not until 55, it looks like. Ready to spend out the ass for it, too. Jesus. Oh, that would be cool to have. Why wasn't all this in consumable last time? Flask of Wisdom. Oh, that's because I put elixir, not flask. You can only have one effect of one flask at a time. So you can do a flask and elixirs, right? Yeah. Flask of Titans. Maximum health. For 2 hours. 74 gold. Oof. Wonder if I should pick up some more health pots. I got 8. I don't use them too often. I think I'll be alright. Cane protection, don't care. Fire protection. Man, they have all kinds of potions. There we go. Here's the stuff I'm in. Oh, what's that? Oh man, we used to down those in fucking Warsong. Elixir of Mongoose. Greater Stone, increase armor. Or where are those armor potions? Mighty Rage, increase strength, no. Okay, now let's do elixir. Okay. Mongoose Sage is superior defense. Here we go. Alright, so we're looking at 339.79. $322. Alright. Go ahead and buy. Let's buy 2 stacks. I should probably get some more manga or these bad boys. Let's search that. What's wrong, Phil? What's wrong with you? Yeah? Having a pretty hard day? Napping? Huh? Oh. What, you want snacks? Or is it too cold in here? Oh, you want your space heater on. Okay, I'll turn it on. Give me a minute. 3 stacks of 5. 2 stacks of 5 on this one. Let's buy that. Buying X5 for this. Let's buy 2 stacks. Alright. Now that I spent 46 freaking gold. Actually, is it more than that? I think it's more than that. But that's going to give us damn near 10 hours worth of buffs, right? 10 hours of 25 agility, 10 hours of armor, and 10 hours of strength. Nice. And we'll go ahead and put away half of that stuff because I doubt I'm going to be playing for 5 hours. It's almost 2. Let's go ahead and dump you, and you. Bring you down to there, and there. Got 8 health potions. Should be good. And stamina. So I got a bunch of shit now. Alright, I think what we decided was Searing Gorge, right?
Well met.
Need a ride, sir? Well, shit.
Light bless you.
Which one's going to be closer? Probably this, right? So that goes into Burning Steeps to Searing Gorge. Oh, these are all... That's a bit too high level, right? I think Ironforge down. No, because Ironforge is going to go through Lunch Madan. And then... you have to go through the Badlands. So maybe that's not the best route. Maybe it is going through the Burning Steeps. Okay.
Light be with you.
Yeah, because you'll still have to go from there to Blasted Lands, which I don't think there's a flight plan in Blasted Lands to Searing as to where this is going to be. 2 zones. Be a little bit quicker. Oh, while we're in flight, I'll be right back. So, bitch, you want some snacks? Snacks. Just a bit snacky. Bit snacks. getting them snacks, Will? Yeah. Okay. Ah. All right. Oh, got the kitty snacks. Yeah. Got my drinks. All that good shit. Alright, now we need to get to the Burning Steeps, which is this way. Ciao. Herbert Hexton, man. Man, I so want to play a rogue. Maybe a warlock. Warlock would be cool. My very first character was an undead rogue. And I got lost. Really didn't know the game, nothing like that. Well, fuck. I mean, it was brand new at the time. I think I got to like level 20, and then I was like, you know what? I want to do a warrior. Not sure why I thought that was a good idea, but rolled an orc warrior, and that was my main. Like, I still had that rogue level 20 all the way until I got my Arcanate Reaper as a warrior. And back then, that was kind of the, I would say, rite of passage for most warriors back then, was getting that Arcanate Reaper first, you know? That was before MC and all that good shit. We were still trying to get dungeon gear. Oh, you gonna aggro me? You are. Don't knock me off my horse. And one memory really sticks with me about leveling the warrior, because I leveled it dual wielding. Again, didn't know much, and it was that axe that dropped in UBRS. Fuck, what was it? The Drake Talon, maybe? I don't remember getting that and being like, "Fuck yeah, I'm the best." Blah blah blah. I think I was like level 55 or so, and I was just straight up. Where am I going? Flight plan behind me, right up there. And I remember really again being ecstatic about getting that damn axe. And then I ended up, someone's farming fucking pets over here, fur blogs outside in between, what was it, Everfrost, I believe it was. And trying to get through that tunnel, right? And then finally I'm like, you know what, this would be fun to kill. Let's kill these things. Not only that, you can kill them for rep, for that agility enchant. I don't know when that agility enchant came out. I want to say it was still during Classic. Yeah, had to have been. Because I remember on my rogue, after I had, you know, got my warrior all the way up and actually started learning the game a little bit, Thoughtbot started to come around, started getting some actual information about what you should be doing, not what you want to be doing. I'm gonna try to get around here, sneak around. So it had to have been in Classic for that fur blog grind, or not Classic, but vanilla. Two different things. Classic here still has a lot of quality of life shit that they got going on for you. But yeah, that was one of the core memories, is just leveling on those fucking fur blogs. And I had it down to time too, right? Like I would sit there on my warrior, okay, how long did that take me to kill? That took me 15 seconds to kill that mob. gave me 300 EXP. My EXP to next level is this. So then that's where I kind of figured out that at my current rate that I was doing it, if I were to grind, which I did predominantly grind. How do I get into here? I guess I can just keep on. There should be. Oh, it's that. Yeah, okay. There's going to be a gate. But yeah, that's where I kind of sat there, and at my current grinding rate on the warrior, again, it would take me anywhere from 10 to 15 seconds a mob. They would give you like 200, 250 EXP a kill. It was anywhere from 9 to 11 hours per level of grinding. So I remember at 59, I sat there, I was like, okay, here we go, strap in, 10-hour grind before I even get to 60. So had a little timer. You can use that timer to that stopwatch thing. High level for me. Got it on the map. It's over here. I need this on the map too. Might as well get your map all done when you're doing these long runs. I think this is the Horde Town, right? No. I mean, it is orcs, but yeah, Blackrock Stronghold. Nope. Back this way. Got some elite boys over here. Wow, that one's gonna aggro me, isn't it? Nope. Okay, good. What? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Forgot about that. Remember getting MC attuned too. Goddamn. That was a pain in the ass. BRD was a nightmare to try to traverse. Just so many bosses in there. Going the right way. I think I wanted to go that way. Or is that the dungeon entrance? I think that's the dungeon entrance. Then we go here and we take a left. Still can't mount there. How about here? Alright, there we go. Alright, now the flight. And right there. Yeah, we got lower level stuff in here. Good, good. We'll stick in here. Do all the quests and whatnot. I know there's still some elite packs somewhere in here too. I want to say the flight plan is up here. Up here somewhere. I'll turn it so the vertical people can see that right in there. Some spadis. No, not really. I didn't really raid hardcore until... Oh, I like guard. Maybe that isn't up there. Is that wrong? I was wrong. Shit. What hit me? Nothing cast fireballs. What? What's up in here? Okay. Thorium point. There we go. But no, I didn't really raid like hardcore until Lich King. I mean, I did MC Blackwing Lair a couple times. AQ20, I did that a lot. And
What's on
then,
your mind?
where can we go from here? Okay, now I got it all connected. Good. I still need some, probably the Plague Lands, right?
Watch your back.
But I really didn't do too much in vanilla. Again, I was really green to any kind of MMOs. I did EverQuest, but really I just did that for the leveling experience. I didn't raid too much in EverQuest. Maybe like one or two. I think we did a raid, and I did a raid in Halls of Valor, and it's when the Plane of Tranquility came out. What was that other one? Plane of Disease. I did a couple raids in there. Fiery Flux, the Overseer's Stole. Sure. What level that is? 50? Okay.
Here there.
What do you got?
Watch your back.
Kill 20. Okay.
Off with you. Watch your back.
Get a loofah. Oh, gets bleed effects off. Sure.
Be good.
And
Off with you.
12 agility and 7 stamina. No, I like mine better. But I'll
Watch
still
your
take
back.
that. Oh, there's another one down here somewhere, right? What do you got? Eat of Freedom. Weird. But yeah, vanilla WoW, I kind of did a couple. Are these elite quests? These might be elite quests. I don't know. We'll pick them up. What's over here, though? Prayer to Loon. You hiding somewhere? Oop. I might have to go around this away and hit that. Okay. But yeah, I did a little bit. Did Ani quite a bit. I got my tier 2 helmet on my rogue. Again, I kind of shifted away from the warrior. I went rogue predominantly, rating wise, and actually try to progress a little bit. I just like the rogue. This looks like a road, right? Yeah. Oh. I'll be able to solo that. Buff up and try it, right? That. Pick one of these. And if not, I can just run like a bitch. Oh, did not see him. So we're gonna run like a bitch. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah, there's a couple. We'll go ahead and run away. Never mind. Have that caster shit. Oh no. They ain't gonna be able to kill me, but I don't like that slope. I think when I got what was that? Gutgoer? An ancient tooth in MC. I forget the names of those daggers, but I ended up getting those. I always wanted the Perdition Blade. Did not get it until the Burning Crusade. On an ult. Kind of sucked, but is what it is. Alright, now we got a bunch of shit we gotta do. Lava spiders. Need some flux. Head overseer. Golems. We got some gear shit in here to get to. Dark iron taskmasters or enslavers. Okay. Got some spiders to kill. What he's gonna give me. Probably something with the elementals, eh? Divine retribution, hear my tale. Okay, we'll listen to you. But we're not really gonna listen to you. We're gonna hit next. Collect 4 hearts of flame, 4 globs of golem oil. Okay. I do. Oh, okay, so it is an elemental deal. Oh, shit, that's right. In Classic, they're immune to bleeds because elementals don't bleed. But since it's a rock, we'll sunder his ass up. Too. Kind of weird that one gave me golem oil. Huh. Figured it would be the golems giving you golem oil, not the elementals. But I was wrong. Damn, these things got some health. So used to opening up with fucking Rend. I'm gonna do that about 37 million more times. So strap in. I don't know. Maybe in when this turns to TBC, I'll go back into it, do the rating and shit. I think I'm way behind to do anything in Nax and whatnot. I'll still have to go through the fucking MC, AQ, all that shit. Get away from them spiders, buddy. Fuck, he's still coming. Goddamn bitch ass spider, go away. Both of those. I don't think I would. You know this. Go to you. Go this way, brah. He's gonna cast a spell. No, he's not. Okay, good. Tell your brother to wait. I'll get to him. See, like there, I took an extra couple hits, and if I just execute, it would be fine. But I'm also like, I want to save some rage for the next fight, right? Spam a couple of your abilities right off the bat, but I don't know if it's saving you any time or not. It's probably not. It's just in my head. Oh yeah, that's right. Elemental. Damn, he's dodging. Fuck. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Fuck you. Rogue ass bitch. Instead of rend, I can do thunderclap or maybe demoralizing shout. But demoralizing shout would be a little bit better, huh? Dodge a lot for something that big. Do demoralizing shout. How many's in there? What do we got? We got 1, 2. See 2 in there. I'll be able to pull one without the other. Let's grab this guy. Let's use our crossbow now that we got one. Oh, is that shoot gun? Yeah. Beep 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 view. Shoot crossbow. Yeah, we got him. I can only shoot once though, eh? We are going to slow your little ass down with a thunderclap. I don't know if he runs, so we'll snare him. Oh, doesn't look like he runs. Nice crit. Part of me thinks these things have fucking so much armor. As it should. I mean, Jesus Christ, made of stone and metal. Alright, let's see what you're about. The bleeds on them should be good. Oh. Something, some quest, looks like. Small brass key looks simple enough. The only thing that seems to make it stand out are the words scratched into the head of it. Dark iron outhouse. Do not duplicate. You have no idea what it means or what it will lead to. Search Searing Gorge and find a use for the Grim Salt outhouse key you have found. I'm sure that'll mark on my map somewhere, right? Perhaps? No? I see nothing. Oh, right there. Okay, so it's in here somewhere. Sweet. Still got, oh. Lookout spyglass, okay. Dodging, bitch. Got something for you. I could tore this dude up. Of course, I am, what, 4 levels higher than he was? I'm trying to run these fucks. Oh shit. Is that good? That's good, right? I don't know what it sells for. 1 extra attack on your next swing. I want to say that I used to look for that so hardcore. Dude, that's wild. That's the first epic I've had drop for me. Huh. Does that look cool? It's 1 hand. It's alright. I just like the extra attack it gives you. I wonder what it sells for. Picked up a bunch of blues, but not an epic like that. Not expecting that bad boy. That's the thing, too. I mean, if you grind on stuff, you're going to find something good eventually, right? But if you target grind for something, you will never see that shit drop. I don't know if I want to go up here or not. They're going to be like 18 million. Oh, no, I don't. Elites. I'll stick to these guys down here. More my level. Well, actually, 4 levels under my level, so even better. I think I'm going to swap. They're low levels. Just go back to the mindless grind of charge, rend, MS, and repeat. I'm about to lose my fucking 5% crit and 140 attack power buff. I don't know. Go hover around the door, see who's at there. Glad I saw that. Okay. Back to it. What was I doing? Spiders. Fall time, I got a lot of trees around my area, so everybody and their mother stops by and, hey, I trim your trees for you. That's fine, but if you don't have a license, man, they can sue you if they fall off on your roof. Oh, fuck that. No, thank y'all. There we go. Oh, I need that guy. I should really start thinking about professions too. So I got skinning, because skinning is really good if, you know, you want some real early money, because it's just another thing you can sell to a merchant, right? Usually skins don't sell that much. But if you want to put them in the auction house, that's cool too, right? You're okay with waiting for them to sell, and it's not going to sell a whole lot, but usually if it's... Because what you have to take into consideration on that is the auction house tax, right? I call it the auction house tax, but you're going to sit there and let's say you have a stack and it sells on the auction house for 2 silver a piece, right? And it sells to a merchant for 1 silver. But in order to put it on there for 24 hours, it costs you, 10 silver. You have to consider that in the sell price. So essentially, you might be making 50 copper per. And to me, that's not really worth the wait. You might as well sell it to a merchant. And then sell that stuff that's actually, 10, 15 times what a merchant would sell it to you, or would buy it from you from. Now that's something I would sell. That was the way I used to think, right? Was, oh man, I'm gonna get 50 silver for this, hell yeah. Slap it in there for 24 hours at 25 silver to just post the damn thing. And you don't really make anything. Just wasting time. I'm not really wasting time, but wasting that silver number to go up in your bag right away, you know? I still can't believe I picked that up. Huh. Time is it 2:30? Say in about an hour or two, I gotta get on and skedaddle. We got some time. So I got those. Still need to kill a bunch of them. These 2 guys respawn. Let's go ahead and kill the golem first. God damn it, Tim. Can't fucking doing that. shift 3. Shit. Nada. See, that's the thing, you know, when you start thinking about blasted lands, and because that's where I was grinding before, versus, you know, Searing Gorge. You know, blasted lands is what happens when like magic breaks reality. As to where here in the Searing Gorge, it's what happens when like industry eats the world itself. You know, the place is basically like one giant open wound because they keep on digging and digging. Dark Iron Dwarves. Bastards. You know, the whole zone's basically a massive crater, right? You got ash, smoke, molten cracks everywhere, lava going everywhere. You know, there's no trees, no water, just heat and rock. I mean, you got just husks of trees and shit. You know, kind of has that coal mining fire aspect to it, because you know for a fact it's burning from the inside out. Deeper you go, the more you're like, okay, this thing's all gutted out. Kind of what industry does, right? How many small towns have been chewed up like that? They're ghost towns nowadays. And again, you know, it's not like some natural disaster or anything like that. It was just ripped apart by the Dark Iron Dwarves. Industrial mining, smelting, forging. Actually Thane Thursan that kind of wanted to take over Ironforge, so he's like, all right, I need a beachhead. I need something to help us out. So he wanted to summon old Ragnarok, or not Ragnarok, Ragnaros, which essentially I guess is kind of the same thing. You know, want to destroy the world, but you know, didn't really work out for him. What the fuck? That old boy was moonwalking. Y'all, what? Huh. Now, what you got going on in here is just the, you know, Dark Iron Dwarves still obsessed with forging those weapons. Trying to get the old Fire Lord out and about. Then you got the Thorium Brotherhood. You know, kind of broke away. They just wanted to build some fucking, just wanted to craft some cool gear. Ain't all about that Fire Lord shit. I think there's a repeatable quest for the Thorium Brotherhood, so you can make the Thorium bars too, but I'm not sure where that actually starts. I want to say it's Tanaris? Wherever Gadgetzan is, right? Got that right? I don't know. Fucking burning. Dead. Alright, got another one. Need 2 more of them. And the thing about Searing Gorge is it's just not like a mining zone that you would think, you know what I mean? Yes, there's a lot of industrial mining and everything like that, but it's like a really a statement or a testament to obsession, right? What happens with a civilization decides that power is worth any price? They dug too deep, they woke up something, and the whole land is basically a volcano with commitment issues. It's what you get. Listen to some of the bell rock. Oh, would have sucked. Roger fools. When I used to play before, I always got like Searing Gorge and Blasted Land, or not Blasted Lands, but Searing Gorge and Burning Steeps, like confused all the time. So it was out of my own, right? And really, when you think about it, Burning Steeps is the same story, just more fire, bigger threats, more elites, higher level little area. So really, Searing Gorge is like what I would say is the cost of ambition, and Burning Steeps is the consequence of that ambition. So they kind of go hand in hand. Not the best aesthetic when it comes to zones. I mean, if I were to pick like, oh man, that would be hard actually now I think about it. What zone would be my favorite one? If I were to pick full on scenery and everything else like that, Grizzly Hills really kind of hammers into my brain. Like, I like the music of it, the look. You know, I grew up in Alaska, so I was kind of surrounded by all that shit. It was cool. I don't know. But also because of the same reason, I really like Dunmoreau. You know, the mountains, the snow, it just resonates a little bit different for me. You know, growing up in that shit, having to, you know, sit there in elementary school, you know, we had survival classes and shit. What to do and what not to do. Hey, if you get lost on a trail and it's in this wintertime, this is what you do in order to not die. It's pretty great for somebody in the 3rd grade to learn. Wait a minute, I can die. But because of those survival classes, if I ever get stuck out in the snow, I know how to make a snow igloo that'll keep me warm and won't collapse on me. So there's those skills. I always go back every now and then. Every couple of years, I'll head back. And yeah, it's been fucking 30 years since I lived there. But you can really spot the tourists. I'm sure they get annoyed by that. And honestly, it's with the wildlife, right? People see something that they haven't seen before, and they're like, "Oh, I need to get a picture of this." In Valdez, where I tend to go quite a bit, Fishing Harbor. Look, if you're looking for that Alaskan experience, like you've never been to something like that, I would recommend Valdez. It is a little harbor town surrounded by mountains. Pain in the dick to get to, because let's say you're in the lower 48, right? You're gonna fly into Anchorage, and hopefully the weather's good enough that you can take a propeller plane across from from Anchorage to Valdez. But 9 times out of 10, the weather's gonna be shit. That's just mountain life for you, right? So you're gonna have to drive. And it is a beautiful drive, but it is a long fucking drive, man. I think it's something like 250 miles. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, especially, you know, living in America. but then take in consideration that any GPS that you load up in there is going to tell you it's going to be 6 to 8 hour drive for that 250 miles, because it's all on mountains. It's all windy. It's all, and they're always working on that road, right? As you have to, with a mountain road. There's just no way. Nature takes that shit so quick, takes it back. But it is. It's a beautiful drive. You come in through the canyon. Oh, what's over there? They got that Horsetail Falls through there. It is remarkable. I recommend it. But just be prepared to take a very long drive. Honestly, I'd rather drive it anyways. Propeller plane over those mountains, everything else like that, man. I watched Alive way too many times to be wanting to stuck in that situation. But I did. I really enjoyed living in Alaska. I don't think I could do it now, just because the sheer amount of prep and everything else that you have to do. I mean, just leaving your house up there during the winter is an ordeal, you know. At least to do it correctly. You know, anybody can hop in a car or whatever and then just cruise, but then you have to take that whole survival aspect of it, you know. Snow starts coming down, and all of a sudden what was a road is now 4 feet under. As to where I live now, I don't walk fucking anywhere. Even if it is cold out, fuck. Out there, there's some roads that you better have some gas tanks in the back filled up, because you ain't gonna find shit. But yes, I would recommend Valdez. Homer's pretty good too. Windy as fuck, but it's pretty nice. If you want a little something different. But I like mountains. I love mountains. That's my shit. I always say there's two kinds of people in the world. Those shorts and sandals type, and then there's well, I guess sand and sandals, and then mountains and muck boots. I'm definitely a mountains and muck boots type of guy. Don't get me wrong, I go down to Key West every now and then, and that's been down there a couple times. Was it a couple, maybe just once? I don't know. I think it was a couple times. And then that's a whole other type of beauty as well, especially the sunrises. Can I pull you? Yeah. These guys don't tend to run, at least they haven't yet. But yeah, with the tourists in Alaska and stuff like that, the last time we went up, I remember I was driving and my wife was, we went to the, there is a hatchery, is that what it's called? Hatchery? Yeah, hatchery. In Valdez. It's across the harbor there. There's also like a oil refinery type of thing, storage yard for the pipeline there, but not allowed to get over that area, obviously. But anyways, we go past that little spawning ground type thing, and of course bears are going to be out there. Why wouldn't they be? Bunch of fish just swimming out everywhere, and you can see, you know, the tourists will swerve off. Then they start getting out of their vehicles and getting their cameras and stuff. I was like, you are fucking insane to think that that thing just won't just come at you, you know? It's like those people trying to take pictures with bison. Oh, it's a docile animal. No, it's a wild animal, motherfucker. But yeah, I just drove on. I was like, Heather, get your camera. We ain't stopping. I'll go slow. Getting out of this car. Nuts. Same with moose, you know. People are like, oh, it's like a deer. That's a 10-foot tall monster. I don't give a fuck about you. What was that? Treasure. Smithy. Was that a quest I was on? Was. Oh, and I still need the spyglass, okay. Heh. I didn't even know that. Yeah, living in Alaska now would just be... It would... The amount of work, I think. Like, I'm so used to Midwest weather, you know. Jackets in the morning, fucking shorts in the afternoon, and then getting back to jackets for the evening. I don't know. You can get both these guys? Oh, I did. Ah, that's alright. Give him the old razzle-dazzle. If I get enough. Damn, that's a lot of rage for that. There we go. Yeah, hit him with that one. God damn, I ain't hitting him for shit. There we go. Yeah, I got that executing in there. That's good. Gotcha, bitch. Let's see what old Dozer wants to play. Yeah, he'll probably play Warhammer. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit... Oh man, you got a wheelbarrow all stuck in this motherfucker. It's a little bit different, like, growing up as a kid in Alaska than it was, like, being an adult. Because everything was kind of taken care of for you. So it was a different experience than having to deal with that type of shit. Like, as an adult, I was like, God damn, you know, built for my dad. Having to drive and all that shit. And making sure we had everything we needed, you know, make sure they had everything they needed in the vehicles. And, you know, I remember one time I was... Because we even though we lived on base, school buses didn't run. I had to walk to school. So I can honestly say I walked to school in 5 feet of snow, uphill both ways. But that was the one thing that kind of sucked. Because you had to put the reflecting tape on you, everything else, because it was always fucking dark. But they, I remember one time I was sitting outside. This is a kid. I'm in like 3rd, 4th grade, something like that. And it was cold out, obviously. You know, I'd always wake up in the morning. I'd watch Power Rangers. I would look at the news to see if it was cloudy. Because some reason in my maybe it was just in my head, but if it was cloudy, it was just felt a little bit warmer. Like it was a blanket on you or some shit. But I remember I looked up and it was like minus 23 or 24 below, you know. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be a cold one. Got all my snow gear on, everything else like that, walked to school, but I left a little bit too early. And I'm sitting outside the doors because you weren't allowed in. If you showed up early, there was a certain time, you know, because obviously you don't want little kids just fucking walking in and doing this, doing that, but Anyways, there was a group of us. I think there was like 3 or 4 of us outside the door just waiting. Again, it's 25 below. Or at the time, I thought it was 25 below. And I remember I stepped into the, what you would call a mudroom, maybe? And I was just standing there just trying to warm up. And this teacher came up to me. And I didn't know where from. Like, I didn't recognize her, right? It wasn't my teacher. But she sat there. She goes, "You're going to have to stand outside." And I remember sitting there. I was like, "Yeah, I'm just a little cold. I just want to kind of get warmed up." She goes, "No. The rule is, if it's below 20, you're allowed to come in. Right now, it's only negative 19 degrees, so you're going to have to stand outside." So, again, the rule was negative, if it was 20 below, we were allowed to come in and sit. But since it was 19 below, this teacher kicked me out. Just because I was cold. Oh my god. I just remember sitting there like, I was stunned. And as an adult, I'm like, what a cunt, She was just doing that to be a bitch. It's like you could have let that kid, just let me stand there for 5 goddamn minutes. So, nope. It's only 19 below. Get your ass out there. God. People are bastards. I don't know what those scraps are used for. Killing the wrong ones here, aren't I? Need taskmasters and slavers. I'm just seeing smithies. Where the slavers at? Do I need to go down? Are they down here? God damn, look at all these tools everywhere. These fuckers need to 5S this bitch. I bet they've been sitting here since fucking 2004, huh? What are those? Slave workers. I don't see any taskman. Is this an elevator? Oh god, it was. Okay. Glad I didn't get on that. I don't see anything down there. Alright. Gotta be somewhere around here. What? Magical walkways where your horses won't get summoned. Alright. I need slavers. Where are the slavers at? At least I'm not competing with 100 million fucking level 60s in here. Armor, agility, and strength. I'll wait till these run off and then I'll rebuff myself. There's a slaver. Slaver and a taskmaster. Okay. I think we take out this guy because he's going to be a rogue. He's going to attack quicker. You know what? I'll just cleave instead of sweeping strikes. Just need more of these dudes. I think I can take them. Since I have it, I'll use it. They're going ham, man. Look at them. I'm gonna stick you. I didn't think they were gonna go all fucking crazy like that, but we still made it. Still made it. A couple more down there. That'll be the. I'm already done with the golems, so that's complete. Get rid of those. Incendiasaurs? The fuck is an incendiasaur? I need that. So it's gonna be to the left of me, so over there somewhere. Is that inside? Do I need to like go down into one of these fucking cave things and then get my ass in there? I don't know. Let's find out. Looks like it's supposed to be right up in here somewhere. Do I need anything from you? No. Yeah, this is gonna be down into fucking some cave somewhere. Shit. Alright. I guess I do have to take that elevator then. Lame. Maybe we'll run into a couple more slavers on our journey down. I know there's smithing dudes over here. I don't need smiths. You are a steam smith. I don't know why I don't mount as often as I should. Yeah, this is like a multi-tiered one, isn't it? Looked like it stopped there for a minute. If you don't want to wait, you can go all around and take that little walkway there, but I'll wait. Damn, look at the thing. It's all janky as fuck. Hey, what's up, bud? Later. I don't think I go that way. I think I go down here, right? Bro, why you gotta be attacking me? You're all slave worker and shit. You're like, fuck these guys, bro. Yeah, let's try one of these caves. Oh, you run. Shit. This one seems bigger for some reason. Probably not. Probably just in my head. Fuck you up. Alright. What we got? We got more slave workers in here. They do run, and I'm gonna forget that about 38 million times. my other screen. Raw. Damn, I'm gonna finally hit my Rift City XP. A little fun fact that Searing Gorge and the Burning Steeps are actually two halves of the same, like, explosive crater that Ragnaros did. And the Dark Irons kind of summoned them. The thing is they summoned them, but they literally enslaved themselves as well in doing so, right? Which is wild. This is down in here, right? I don't even know where I'm going. Ooh, someone's in here putting in work. And then the smoke in Searing Gorge isn't, like, decorative. It's lore-wise, it's actually the ash and sulfur from the elemental plane leaking in from when these guys tried to, well, not tried, they did summon Rag. So you got some interplanar type of smog coming through. It says it's over here somewhere. Hope it is. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be out. There's no way to go up, right? Might be in the wrong area. What is this area? What's in here? Oh, maybe I can go up. Let's go that way. Some slavers in here too. Enslaved archaeologist, eh? It's a hell of a stop up. Look at that. Oh, you did. And then, again, once these guys got enslaved and whatnot, of course, Rag started, I don't want to fuck with that. Corrupting their minds, everything else like that. It's kind of what enslavement does, right? And the Dark Iron Dwarves considered, like, molten metal and magma holy, next to Ragnaros' influence on them. And in Azeros's lore, Searing Gorge is the, like, most polluted zone in Azeroth. Thanks to all the industrialization and whatnot. That's what happens when you start thinking slag is holy. Damn, this place is huge. God, how big this place is. What do we got here? Oh, fuck. Can I take this guy? Are we gonna try? My buffs are almost done. Let's try this. Let's see what we can do here. Alright. We're gonna get him. Pop that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Do a caster. That fucking hurt. And we ain't gonna be able to do this. So, we're gonna do that. And, just die, I guess. Yeah. Blah. Alright. Can't take that elite. So, we'll keep that one, we'll keep that one for now until we get a little bit higher level. Then we can go in there and take him out. Either that, or maybe that Shadow Priest. I don't know, I didn't get him down for fuck. At least I don't take fall damage from now. There's the yo ghost. Oh no, my weapon broke. Shit. Uh-oh. I could just hearth out though, right? Let's see if they have a, whee. Went all the way down, right? Yeah, I went in here. See if I can't get another Neff or Ani buff. That'll help me out. What time is it? 3:14? I've got some time. I can just walk through. Okay. Body should be over here. Need to get into an area where I can hearth. This should be good, right? Let's hearth and then let's do a little shopping. See if there's any more gear that I can grab. I know 52 bracers, I'm good. I got my Valor ones.
Open for business.
Yeah, this sells for, so... Need that.
Be careful.
Okay. Oh, dang, that dude looked almost exactly like I did. Yeah. Except he's got the perdition. So, except I had tier 2 helmet. Those are the, AV, no, AB shoulders, maybe? Right? AB? Where you get these? No? Oh. Zandalari med caps. But yeah, I had the Gut Gore, Ripper, and I had the Fang. I always wanted this, though, as a rogue. Didn't have it. I did have some Night Slayer stuff, but I had tier 2 helmet and legs, because Ani dropped the helmet and Rag dropped the legs, and I was able to do those. I didn't do, that's a cool shield. I didn't raid hardcore or anything. Reset, selling. So what do we got here? What is this selling for? Oh, 319 gold? Huh. Let's not be too big of a dick, and let's do 315. 0 and 0. That'll double my gold. Alright, what else we got in here? Don't want to sell any of that stuff. Shadow Silk, what are you selling for? 14. Merchant will give me 10. So again, you know, you're going to pay 2 for the deposit. So you're only selling it for 12. 12 silver, 51. A merchant gives it to you for 10. Might as well sell that to a merchant, right? That's a different story. That's actually pretty good. We'll do that. What are you selling for? Again. Yeah. I don't know. 1 stack of 5. You sell 5 of them. It's going to give you 30 silver. Or not even 30 silver because you have to pay the 4 deposit. So again, it's going to be 26 silver versus 24. Fuck it. I'm going to go to a merchant with that shit. 25 versus 42. Yeah, I'll post that. 15 for the deposit. Yeah, we'll do that. Coal. That sells for a lot. Okay. Thick spider silk. Nope, I'm going to sell that to a merchant. Solid stone. No. What about that? What is this stuff? Deep rock salt. Yeah, that's going to be cheap. Dark iron scraps. What do these sell for? 2? They don't sell to a merchant, so I guess you might as well sell it. 0 deposit. Maybe someone will buy it. I don't know. Let's go empty the rest of our bags here, and then again we'll go gear shopping. Looking for a repair, my friend. Go ahead and sell all this shit. Do I need solid stones? I don't know. Was that locked? Yeah, that's locked. Okay. Now let's see what we can get the old auction house. We're gonna put a level range of 50 to 51. Armor. Plate. What do we got for helmets? Of the bear. I love of the bear shit. Kind of goes with it. Okay. High Chiefs and Crown of Defense. Don't really care about defense. Templar Crown. Okay, so that's all that there. Of the bear. It's a little bit of an upgrade. What about shoulders? Got of the boar. Vanguard. The tiger. Agility and strength. That's actually pretty fucking boss. Not for no 22 gold though. Now we can get the stockade. A bunch of stamina on that bitch and defense rating for 28. Whoa. Why are these so expensive? That's weird. You know, if this was 8 gold, I'd buy it, but it's not. That's not enough of an upgrade for me. What else we got? We got the boar again. 25 strength. That's actually pretty pimp. Ooh, the bear. I like the bear, but for 9 gold. 12 gold for that one. 15. Damn. No, sir. Waste. Gorilla, eagle, bear. Not for no 10 gold. 21 strength. Templar Boots of Stamina. 5 more stamina, but I lose shit. 4 defense, bear. No. I'm gonna lose 1 stamina. I gain, what is that? 3 strength, but I lose 3 agility. Oh, thank y'all. What are these? Strength, agility, and stamina. Those are all right, but I'm not going to pay 283 gold for them. Wrist, I don't need. I got valor. Hands, though. I mean, they look fucking cool. What am I? Do I pay a gold for looks? I'm going to lose a lot of strength. No, I'm not. Wah-wah. Weapons. Again, my weapon's going to be pretty pimp. I'm not. It's going to take a huge upgrade for me to do that. Boar, bear, Lord Alexander's axe. I don't know. I like the slow, harder hitting one. Mine's still better. Lord Alexander's axe sounds kind of pimp, and it's pretty cheap. But again, it's just going to be just a slight upgrade. No, sir. Well, looks like we ain't going to be buying anything. Oh, wait. Cloak. Back. Wrath of Stamina. Bright Cloak. Whale, Intellect, Cloak, Monkey. 6 gold. Ooh. 14 stamina, Cinder Cloak. Agility. Stamina and armor. 500. What the fuck? Y'all smoking. Miscellaneous, maybe. Neck. Wolf. 1% dodge. That's kind of cool. You know, this is probably going to be worth it, right? Because mine's really low. Probably get the monkey. Anything in the 52? Of the boar. Strength and spirit of the bear. There we go. Strength and stamina. Let's go ahead and buy this and bank it for now. What do we got for rings? Arcane of the wolf. Ring of the heavens. That's a lot of stamina. I got low level rings. The monkey would be cool to have. Falcon, tiger, tiger would be okay. Agility and strength get you some crit. Some dodge. Attack power. Got the eagle, frost, wolf. Agility. Gold for that, or I do the monkey for 8. They're not unique, right? I can buy 2 of these, the tigers. Yeah, they're not unique. I do lose 1 strength, but I gain that 9. So let's buy both these. I don't think there's going to be any trinkets for me. Yeah, lifestone restore. 30-minute cooldown. 10 health. Quiver, projectile. It's all in miscellaneous. Codex of Defense. Into quest. It's 19 copper. I don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna grab it. And there's a lot of random shit in that. Okay. Didn't really get anything we can use now, but next level, which at our current rate is going to be in 4.5 hours. We'll be able to get some, at least some decent upgrades. I don't know what that's for, but I grabbed it. 19 copper. How can you not, you know? Fuck it. Sure is for something that I need. Okay. 52, 52. So at 52, I'll be able to get some bracers, 2 rings, and a neck. And then again, 53, and then that. So I'll be able to get most of my valor. Not most, but at least a 3-piece.
Greetings.
And that'll give me 200 armor. I think those are the only, like, all the pieces you can buy. I did. Again, 283 gold right now. If that Flurry Axe sells, I'll be at 500 and almost 600 gold. I don't think I have anything to train, but I'll check that out before I log out. So it's 3:30. I need to do something productive today. Unfortunate. Guy had looked like a lobotomizer on him. That was like the weapon I used to start raiding with, was the lobotomizer on my rogue.
Need help?
Nope, I ain't got shit. 54, 54, 48, but not even that. 52 will give me battle shout. Okay.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance. What is that? Fight for Warsong. Remember Altaric Valley, claiming authority. Ah, those are all PvP quests. Isn't that a lobotomizer? It's not. What is that? What's this one? Lord Blackwood's Blade. It's a sword. Do you have a sword? Speaking. Oh, he's got he's got a lot of his Shadowfang stuff. Chance on hit, a burst of energy, increasing his damage by 10 and armor by 150. That's kind of cool. That'd be a cool tanking weapon. That one's okay. That's a tanking weapon too, right? Armor and stamina. Old boy's got tanking weapons, man. To each his own. See, this was the time that paladins needed MP5 if they wanted to be healers, you know? So you saw a lot of them in cloth. You know, MP5, healing, MP5, MP5. My god, dude, this looks almost exactly what my brother was doing raiding. Take a screenshot of that, send it to him, give him some shit. Where's he at? And sent. All right. I think I'm gonna call it for today. Not sure what we'll do. I just started Disc 2 on the Legend of Dragoon for the retro stuff. And again, I like classic WoW, so I might play that at a certain point in time. I am starting to transition a little bit more to Kick, so everybody that did follow me over on Twitch over to Kick, I appreciate that. See y'all in here. I will catch you all on the next one. We'll go from there. All right. Deuces.